Welcome to a breaking news edition of Cord Cutting Today. Paramount Plus, Pluto TV, and the whole Paramount company have reportedly been sold, according to a report from the Wall Street Journal. Now, we've heard reports in the past that a deal was close. This one's very different. Wall Street Journal seems to be very confident, according to their sources, that a deal's been done. They'll see the company's majority voting be sold to the Skydance Media Company for $1.75 billion. We'll break this all down in a quick second, but this is a breaking news story. Didn't want you to have to wait until tomorrow. It's a little after 8 p.m., about an hour ago. The Wall Street Journal broke this news, and we're going to break it all down for you. First of all, if you like stories like this, every day we break down the biggest news in the world of cord cutting. Hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. All right, according to the Wall Street Journal, a deal has been reached between the Redstone family and Skydance Media. Now, Skydance Media is a company that helps make movies. Paramount's worked with them. Top Gun Maverick is one of the movies that they've done together. So it's two companies have worked together a lot. It looks like they're coming together. Earlier, there was a deal for Skydance to buy Paramount Global outright. But instead, they're going to buy the Redstone family's National Amusement, however you call their company. The company that is holding the majority of the voting shares of Paramount. Over 70% of the voting shares are owned by the Redstone family, who are going to sell them to Skydance Media, according to reports. With this, Skydance Media will be able to go in and basically do whatever they want. They'll be able to pick board members and do all kinds of stuff because no one owns enough voting shares to outvote them. Even if everybody who owns all the other shares bands together to try to stop them, when you own 70% of them, you can do whatever you want. Now, with this, the deal has a few catches here. For one, there's a 45-day clause. So apparently, the Redstone family has 45 days to shop around and find a better deal. Many are skeptical that will happen. We'll see what happens with it. But that would mean probably in August, a deal will be finalized. And then from there, it would need regulatory approval to be approved. I would suspect that this would be approved with very little, if any, objections, considering how there's so much competition right now in the world of media. Now, again, according to the report, this is pretty much a done deal. That will see Paramount Plus, BET, CBS, Nickelodeon, Pluto TV, and numerous other properties owned by Paramount transfer basically to Skydance Media. Original deal reports had that Skydance CEO would take over. I suspect that will probably happen. Now, with this, currently Paramount has let their CEO go, and I think there's at least three co-CEOs running company. You know, when that happened, I talked about how I wasn't a big fan of that because, you know, too many chefs in the kitchen, isn't that the saying? Cause trouble. In a big business like that, trying to get three people to always agree on decisions just drags things out. So I'm not a big fan of that. I would assume Skydance Media won't be either. So look for that to be a big change. Now the question is, what does this mean for Pluto TV, Paramount, CBS, BET, and others? For now, not much. There are new reports that BET could be close to a deal. We'll have to wait and see. There's also been reports that Paramount's in talks with Warner Bros. Discovery to merge Paramount Plus into Max and have a brand new streaming service launch that will be jointly owned by Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery. Just to be clear, though Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery are not merging, they're looking at doing a joint venture to launch a new streaming service that would merge Max and Paramount Plus into one. Would Skydance still want to go through with that? Could this deal sink all that? Your guess is as good as mine. Who knows? But what we do know here is this is a pretty major shakeup of the world of media. Paramount, for all that they have, and they're well-known, CBS, Paramount Studios, Pluto TV, and all that, are some of the smaller media companies when you look at the top-tier media companies. Disney, Warner Bros. Discovery, NBC Universal, Fox even. Well, not Fox anymore now that they sold most of it. But those companies are significantly larger. You know, Disney bought Fox as most of their stuff. NBC Universal's been merging up stuff. Warner Brothers and Discovery merged recently. And that has left Paramount in kind of a precarious position as it struggles to find a way to make Paramount Plus profitable in the world of streaming. It doesn't have quite the war chest, we'll call it, of content that other media companies have. I, again, don't expect any regulatory issues, but even if a deal is announced even today, it would not surprise me for months, if not maybe even next year before this would close, as regulatory approval and all kinds of things have to happen. So question to you, what do you think? Leave me a comment. I'd love to know. Let me know what you think of these breaking news. Do you want to see more of them? I'll be back again tomorrow morning with another video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It really does help. Take care, everybody.